Come here. But
This is the story of BunBao, a once forgotten bunny who found his forever home.
was that your him?
No, it's not me.
Mason and Annie were out for a walk when they found a tiny kitten on the side of the road, scared and alone. They gently picked it up and brought it to the Maui Humane Society, hoping someone would give it a loving home. A few days later, when they heard the kitten had been adopted, they returned to the shelter just to look around and spend some time with the other animals still waiting for love. As they passed the shelter, a small rabbit caught their eye, a Holland lop with soft, droopy ears and tired, sweet eyes. When Mason opened the cage, the rabbit leaned right into his arms, calm and trusting, as if it had been waiting for this moment. Annie smiled, understanding too they couldn't leave without the rabbit. That day, they brought home their new friend, BunBao.
How'd that get in there?
It was clear that BunBao had not been properly cared for and given a proper diet. Mason and Annie were heartbroken to see what he had been through. They promised to help him recover, to give him the happy life he deserved. And despite everything, there was still a spark left in him, a gentle, curious little bunny, ready to start over.
Do the legs. Do a spin. Do another spin. Do one more spin.
You're a little dizzy.
They didn't know much about rabbits. They watched videos on how to properly care for a rabbit, what to feed it, how to groom it, and how to make it comfortable. That's when they discovered that letting a bunny roam free helped to reveal its personality. Instead of being confined in a cage, the bunnies were free to explore the house. The first time BunBao hopped across the living room, it felt like he was experiencing freedom for the first time. BunBao's personality gradually developed. He was smart, curious, and full of energy. Mason often joked that he was part cat, part dog, part child, all rolled into one. He followed them from room to room, hopping close to their feet, eager to see what they were doing. When they sat down, he nudged them to get their attention or lay down right next to them, stretching out in utter contentment. But BunBao wasn't always an angel. He had a mischievous side that made life interesting. If Mason and Annie were gone for too long, they would often return to find their blankets chewed through. Mason would laugh and call it Swiss cheese. They gave him his own blanket, and he treated it with a little more respect. His little antics made them laugh and love him even more. Even with his mischievous streak, BunBao had a special way of sensing emotions. If Mason and Annie ever argued or felt upset, he'd hop right between them like a little peacemaker. Mason would place him on Annie's lap, and instantly the tension faded. His gentle presence reminded them of what truly mattered: love, kindness, and understanding. Mason was clearly his favorite. BunBao would crawl up Mason's lap, lick his hand, and snuggle up to him. Annie often teased him that she was just a backup. However, when Mason sat next to her, BunBao would move closer and rub against her, as if to say, "Don't worry, Mom. I love you both." That small bout of jealousy turned into laughter in the house. BunBao showed love in his own sweet way. Some days, he'd snuggle beside Mason and Annie for hours, eyes half closed and peaceful. Other times, he'd stay just a few minutes before hopping off to explore. It never bothered them. Every cuddle, every soft nudge felt special. He had learned to trust again, and in return, he taught them the beauty of slowing down and cherishing life's quiet moments. What amazed Mason and Annie most was how friendly BunBao was with everyone. Whenever guests visited, he'd hop right over to greet them, sniffing their shoes, nudging their hands, sometimes even giving a little lick. People were always surprised, saying, "I didn't know rabbits could be so affectionate." BunBao showed them that love can come in the smallest, softest forms. When Mason and Annie moved from Hawaii to California, they chose a spacious home for BunBao to explore. He jumped around with joy and curiosity. Looking at him, they often thought about how far BunBao had come, from a scared, lonely rabbit to a confident, happy friend. One day, they hoped to find BunBao a little friend to share it all with. Each morning now starts with the sound of tiny hops and a little twitching nose by the bed. BunBao has truly become the heart of their home, a reminder of how love can change everything. Mason and Annie often say he didn't just find a home, he made one. His story shows that even the smallest creatures can hold the biggest hearts and bring healing through kindness. If BunBao's story has touched your heart, please like, comment, and subscribe for more stories of hope, healing, and the joy that rescued animals bring into our lives. And if you're thinking about adopting a rabbit or any animal, take the time to learn, prepare, and give them the love they deserve. Just like BunBao, every little life deserves to feel safe, cared for, and truly home.